Hi everyone, it's Natalie here, and I'm coming to you from an extremely rainy and dark afternoon. It's Thursday the 10th of October, and it is so dark and so rainy today that even with most of the shades open in my sunroom, it's been dark enough that I've had to actually keep lights on. It's kind of miserable. It's not normally like this. We're having kind of like a weird weather front thing coming through, so I would expect this maybe not even in the winter here. This is more like London weather. In truth, not used to that in St. Louis for sure. And it's also warm, it's gotten warm again, in a not comfortable way. And my partner is firing off kilns in the basement. And that means that all of the air and the heat is traveling up through the floor and heating the house when it's not cold. So, what can you do? I know. We're going to walk through the hand-drawn Natalie Rose Lenormand first edition by Tarot by 7 LLC. And it comes in this lovely plastic box, which is perfect. There's one minor drawback. Just got this the other day. Can't tell if it's got one card stuck there. Okay, so here's the drawback. And I just figured out I should just put this card, since I love it so much, in the bottom, because static electricity. Whee! And I just have to make sure that it's all of the cards that are there. Yes, I just put them back in orders to do the walkthrough. So, aside from the static electricity and one card, which we'll see when we get to it, this is a really great Lenormand. See, also, partner is firing off kilns in the basement. Oh no. Okay. And we're back. Okay, I can't blame it on Tom. It was the extension cord, and I think it was the dog. He dropped a toy down there earlier. Anyway, fun and games, fun and games. So, this is the back, and when you go and purchase the deck, you can choose, I think, one of 4 or 5 different custom backs. I'm going to put the link down below in the box, so that if you see them and you like them, no, I'm going to go here. If you see them and like them, you can get them. So we've got the first card, which is the Rider. We all know these, I think. And the Clover. Maybe I should be spending more time showing them. Okay, let's go back to the Rider. So here's the Rider. There's an almost kind of German, Bauhaus kind of feel to the artwork, the way it's drawn, that I wouldn't have noticed until I actually opened the pack at home. The ship. It's not consistent all the way through, though. And the house. I love this tree. The tree is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I also like the clouds. They're kind of unusual, and they're, the different styles are sweet. This is the snake. It feels to me like it shows up better on camera than it did the first time I opened the box. In all honesty, I couldn't figure out what it was at first. And then I was like, wait a minute, number 7. Oh, that's the snake. I don't know. It wasn't immediate. Now that I see it, and I can't unsee it. So that's good. Coffin. Bouquet. Sieve. I hear people say scythe. I may be wrong. In drama school, we got told to pronounce it Sith with the voiced th. Just a thing. Thought I'd throw it out there. The whip. Now I'm getting all like, now stage, oh Lord, the training just never goes away, does it? Not that that's a bad thing, or, you know, it's just, anyway, I'll quit judging. I'll quit judging, just show the deck. Okay, the birds. And the child. Fox. I do like this fox quite a bit. And the bear. Again, I feel like I'm seeing that, you know, the kind of Bauhaus influence going on there, 1920s and 30s there. Little Weimar Republic-tastic and stars. Stork. And the dog. That's a fun dog. This is also why I chose these backs, because I feel like the color scheme works better, you know, with, yeah. Some of the other back, you know, you can get a different backing, and I guess they all work, but this one is the one I really liked. Castle, or the tower. Garden. See a lot of composition like this in fiber art stuff as well. The mountain, the grumpy mountain. The mountain honestly is what sold me this deck, because it just, the look on its face there is totally that's how you feel when the mountain comes up, I think. And it just makes me laugh. I just love that mountain. Crossroads. This one is the only one in the deck that to me feels like it's in the wrong deck somehow. It's just too, I don't know. It just feels like too different. Just, it's so different in style. And yet, you know, because the whole thing is hand drawn and so kind of raw that way, it kind of works. I love the mice. Love the heart. Love anatomical hearts anywhere I can get them. The ring. Book. Okay, the letter is really funny. I'm going to bring this one up close. Dearest John, lorem ipsum, olo, cupcake lollipop, derp ba derp, Wu-Tang, something, Jang Spoopmore, goof a la mode, sincerely, Winifred. I just thought that was really funny. So, then there's the man. Again, so, just reminds me of Bauhaus artwork. That's one to Google if it's weird. They're the same. I just, you know, she flipped them horizontal in whatever program she loaded them in. I like that. And the same thing with the woman. Ooh, come back, light. There we go. Yeah, one way or the other way. Oop. Ta-da. So they're both, you know. You can use both. The lily. The sun. The moon. I love this moon, by the way. It makes me smile every time I see it. The key. I'm stopping to scratch my head because I spent a long time scratching my head. I could not for the life of me remember what number 34 was, and I eventually resorted to looking it up because it was driving me nuts. This is the fish. So now that I know that this is the fish, it really does not bother me or confuse me. I feel like I know the fish better than I knew the fish before, kind of like the snake. But I'm not sure what it is that I'm supposed to be seeing here. I think that this little shape here looks vaguely fish-like if you were looking at like a dorsal fin and then 2 pectoral fins. Maybe, I've been trying to figure this out. I think maybe that little bubble there might be a tiny fish egg. You know, those are maybe supposed to be fish eggs. I just can't figure it out, but it drove me nuts. I really and I know they show it on, you can see it, like when you go to purchase. I just did not take that in at the time I bought it. I don't think it would have been a deal breaker. I think I just wish I had been paying more attention so that it wasn't like, why is that fish so weird? But, yeah, it doesn't bother me at this point. When I first got the deck, it really irritated me that the fish was so weird and like unreadable initially. For me personally, if there's something a little abstract going on, that's not a bad thing because my intuition is going to, you know, I can learn a meaning to cards, and if the intuitive feel of what the reading is taking me in a different direction, I will just automatically go that way anyway. So if it plays well in some way with the other cards around it that tells me something maybe I wouldn't ordinarily have gotten, then I just go with it. So, yeah. And then the anchor and the cross. And that's it. So that is the Natalie Rose Lenormand. And fun times, eh? So, yeah, again, it's by Tarot by 7, and I will put the link in the box below. And if it is a deck that appeals to you in your Lenormand journey, or if you're just interested in seeing it, then have a look. I've done a couple of daily readings with it, and so far it's been really good. I've really enjoyed working with it. The cardstock is gorgeous. I should have talked about this at the beginning. It's a very, it's a nice, thick, like playing cardstock that is also very linen-y. And something about the way that they've been like coated or plasticated really mixes well somehow with the hand-drawn artwork. And I don't know how to quite express that, but you can't miss it when you get them. I hope that makes sense. Like when you get them out and you start kind of messing with them, the way it just kind of very, very gently blurs the lines, and kind of can see that here, is really pretty satisfying, I gotta be honest. It's maybe partly the way that these were drawn originally, and some of it's the printing process, but they really are delicious. So yeah, and they're very gentle, simple, easy size. You know, if you have small hands, you're going to be super happy with these. Super easy to shuffle, delightful to hold. How's this? I haven't sniffed them. Not much of a smell. Not a great smell, actually. Yeah, not a kind of sniffy deck, but that's okay. They don't have to smell good just for me to love them. Okay. So, there we are. All right, everybody. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you again in the next one. Bye.